All right, here we go. I think we're back on the air. You guys can tell us. I think the audio issue is fixed. Isn't this a son of a bitch?
Monkey sent us his audio problems.
We're at 258, episode 258, and still every once in a while you can't help but have tech problems. So hey, as I was saying, just after, a little further after 9 p.m. on the East Coast, and we're here with America's first and favorite motorcycle entertainment and news show, Shop Talk. I'm joined by the crew, yada, yada, yada.
Blah, 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 blah. Come on, speed it up. Let's go.
Yeah. So, yeah, here, we're here.
Been here, done that.
It's back, and we're all good.
Monkey sent us his audio problems.
He did.
Thanks, Monkey.
We were on the show the other day with Professional Monkey and Mrs. Monkey and having a great time, and for some reason, he unplugged something and plugged something back in, and he was having problems with his audio, which is the same thing. For some stupid reason, 5 minutes before we're supposed to do final checks in the show tonight, I suggested that Heather put her new camera in. Oh, stupid. Anyway, it's going to be a great show tonight. If you didn't hear me say it on the way in, we are, look, Professional Monkey, it happens. We're connecting our two-show series on the bike drive, along with Team Dream Rides, Maryville and Stockton. This thing has me all screwed up now. Look at this.
Just ready. Shake it out. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Let's start off with something cool. I have to tell you guys, like, you know, we've been preaching all this stuff about Grease and Gears TV and blah, blah, blah. We keep saying Grease and Gears TV. I've got to do some of the coolest work getting ready for and amping up the channel. And this month coming up here in December, we're putting out what's absolutely one of my favorite segments ever. I'm going to roll this for you guys to check out real quick. This is a sneak peek of a 40-minute program with one of my heroes, a lot of people's heroes in the industry, but this is the kind of entertainment that you can expect from Grease and Gears TV.
It had a single car garage back here, so we built onto it. We built it out 50 feet. It's 24 feet wide. Keith Ball. I'm from Sturgis and Deadwood, South Dakota. I grew up in Long Beach, California, but my bike to me was a, you know, it was like, it was a rat bike. I hired John Toll to work for Easy Riders as an illustrator. And after he had worked for me for a year, he did this for me for Christmas. And he offered me a job, $50 a week, working as the manager of a bait. And I found a company in New Jersey that makes fiberglass belly tanks, and they make different sizes. And the whole thing about Bonneville is your frontal area. It was a different deal. You know, you'd go to guys' houses and they would just be smoking a lot of dope and hanging out and listening to music, and bikers sort of fit right in. You know, it was wild in the streets. You know, we were just having a party. You know, all sorts of crazy stuff. We had one guy that worked for us for a long time. And I'll never forget this. He called me up and he said, "Oh shit, Keith, I've got involved in a bad drug deal." You know, he says, "I'm in trouble." And I told him, I said, "Come to my house right now. We're going to Las Vegas. You can sort it out from there." He didn't show up. He didn't live through the night. Those were crazy times. You know? I'm 70 years old. Come on, one more adventure.
So, like I said, Keith has long been one of my absolute heroes. He's been a mentor for me, but getting to sit with him and put together this hour-long piece of media it was just a whole other place, man. Like, I heard stories about the origin of Easy Riders and when he came into it, and the origin of A-Bait and how that got started.
Did he tell you any that started with off the record? I'm just curious.
He did, but unfortunately, none of those are actually in the show.
He's got the coolest place, and I love that you got him to say frontal area.
Right?
Just saying.
All the crap and all the places and people we've seen, and I mean, obviously, if you know me or us, very few people or places intimidate us. Going to his place,
Yeah.
in L.A. intimidated me. Like,
Did it really?
yeah, like you're going into, in all reality, think about it, royalty and the
Yeah.
lifestyle, and then you walk in and you're afraid to touch stuff, and like his office was everything that you'd ever want to know. His desk.
His desk is made out of a pan head, for Christ's sake.
Everything about the dude's pretty, and he's such a nice guy. So,
Oh, man.
Yeah, like I said, it's 40 minutes worth of just an incredible program. It was great for me to get the chance to check it out. And
Did you drop that on the channel yet? Is it there?
No, it's still, we're still in the very last part of editing. We're dropping in a few like timeline photos and stuff and fine tuning it, but I wanted to get a little sneak peek up for everybody. But like I said, man, this is, what we've been working on. You guys hear us talking all the time about Grease and Gears TV. I want you to see, if you don't know what it is that we're doing, I want you to see the kind of stuff that we're putting together there, because it's not just the same stuff that you see from us, all the lives and everything, which not anything wrong with that, but it's
not Chris and Heather TV.
This is like Netflix for motorcycles, and if you look right in this corner right here, the show we're doing right now, you can actually go there and watch this live as it's happening from your couch or your garage, wherever you have your TV.
and
pretty neat.
I'd said one of the coolest things, we were talking about the last time on, was for me not to see the tech, was to see those articles, or those interviews, and get the behind the scenes on some of these people. You'd really be blown away by, what these people went through to get where they are and who they truly are. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go out and get more stories.
Yeah, Gary Raphael in here with us tonight. Logic Cycles. It's awesome. Rob Miller in the house with us. Mr. and Mrs. Thumper. Jim Grady. I see a lot. Rob Nussbaum is here. Dig that.
Apparently, we left the Monkey Show just in time on Friday, based on Bill's.
What happened? Because Heather was encouraging drinking a lot. She was drinking right out of the bottle while we were on with them.
I was. Chris and Heather missed out when the titties came out on the Monkey Live.
Oh boy.
You said titties.
I did. I just read what was on the screen. Now I'm going to blush for the rest of it because I know my mom's watching.
Am I allowed to say anything as long as it's what I'm reading?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, right on.
Now I feel bad that I said it.
Dual Stereo, the Lowbrow Redemption video is awesome. I know, dude. Like, we're so lucky. Lowbrow came on as one of our content creators, and some of the stuff that they put together is absolutely
I
killer.
know. I need to hit them up for more. We're going to be dropping, I think, a video a week for a little bit from them.
So, hey, Shop Talk, what is it? If this is your first time in, welcome. We do this every Sunday, 9 p.m. on the East Coast through the courtesy of the Dennis Kirk Motorcycle Studio. It's 60, 90, 120 minutes of all the two-wheel bullshit we can fit. We have some guests on. We do everything you would expect in a magazine. Feature bikes, tech. We check out events. We start the whole thing off with a little segment we call what, guys?
Done news.
The Shop Talk World Report is brought to you by Law Tigers. Get the compensation you deserve and get back on the road with Law Tigers.
First up in the news tonight, coming in from Motorcycle Power Sports News, Tennessee Motorcycle and Music Revival set for May 16th and 19th, 2024 at Loretta Lynn's Ranch. 4-day festival welcomes motorcyclists, music fans, and camping enthusiasts. Well, I don't have to continue reading this to you guys like you don't know what this event is. You absolutely do. We go there. We love it. You should be there too. And their tickets
Just went on sale.
So perfect timing.
And I'm going to post a link for y'all so you can go get your tickets.
Go get them.
Check them out.
Maybe.
Check them out today at TMMR. Ryder sends in our next story. Benelli motorcycles now distributed in North America by Keyway Group. Keyway Group is the co-owner and exclusive worldwide corporate manager of the Benelli brand. Isn't it crazy? Like, a lot of the names of motorcycles storied past are coming back
slowly.
around.
Yeah.
Last year, our last show, we were just talking about the Bruff Superiors.
Yep.
You know, Benelli, I'd almost forgotten all the great bad jokes that we told about that motorcycle. But seriously, we're thrilled to announce a momentous first in the 100-plus year history of Benelli. Its motorcycles are now distributed in North America by Keyway Group, co-owner, exclusive worldwide corporate manager, Benelli brand. In short, Benelli is finally represented in Benelli in the North American markets.
I knew they had been around for a long time. I didn't realize it was 113 years, though.
Well, and this is something for old chopper heads too. Like, when you read down through, I can't seem to remember where I saw it, or maybe that was on the Triumph bike. I'm sorry.
That was a thought.
I'm confusing the two stories.
I think it's interesting also that so many of the brands that were strictly European or European based are finally, after so long, breaking out in America.
She just said European.
She did.
I am not.
And she also said I was so long. Well, I mean,
I did not say that. Trust me.
That's what I heard.
Trust me.
Wow.
Hey, easy.
That's not. I promise you.
Back to the news. Ultimate Motorcycling brings us the news that the 24 Triumph TF250X first look is finally up. Everybody's been waiting. After a seemingly endless series of teases by Triumph, its new motocrosser finally breaks cover. Along with specs and details, no, we haven't ridden it yet, and the first look doesn't go into great detail. Yes, Triumph is still holding back. However, that doesn't stop us from reviewing the photos and specifications available. Now, this is the one that I was talking about. This is the neat part for me and for old chopper heads. If you go down here to the specs, and you can check all of this out for yourself. A lot of great pictures. The fueling, Del Ordo EFI.
Whoa.
Del Ordo, baby. Yep, they're not gone.
Now, we saw them. Remember, we saw they had a whole installment when we were fortunate enough to go to EICMA.
Yep.
So that's obviously going strong over there. Did you see the price tag?
No.
$9,999.
Well, I mean, that's kind of in line with the rest of the manufacturers, though. At least when it comes to a bike like KTM's and you know, the Huskies.
Actually,
and
it
stuff.
showed if you scroll to it somewhere, they're actually in the higher price range by like $1,800 at some point.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised, but maybe
I think
it's
Huskies.
the-
I think
Oh, you
Huskies
just
are up
passed
there
it.
too.
There you go.
19.
Yeah.
Minus 19 for Honda, 17 for Gas, 15 for Kawasaki, 1,200 Yamaha.
Yeah, so I guess you're right. It's right in there with KTM
plus
and
$200,
Husky. Yep.
Husky $300. But the difference for me in those brands, like they're night and day.
Yeah.
You know, a KTM or a Husky, if this is in line with those motorcycles,
It's comparable, yeah.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, absolutely. It'd be interesting to see.
All right, so we reported about this a few weeks, maybe even a couple months ago, but this comes in from our friends out at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. The news comes in. Black Hills Pioneer tells us Sturgis considers downtown street racing during rally. Now, the deal with this, it was just a rumor, and they were starting to talk about it. They're actually laying out plans here now.
Yeah.
The idea of American Flat Track Spirit of Sturgis TT race to start the race on westbound Main Street, go up 3rd Street, take a left on Sherman Street. Racers would then travel east to St. Francis of Assisi Catholic Church parking lot on 1st Street and back down to Main Street. The race will be held throughout the day, August 10th, ending approximately 6 p.m. That is dope. You need to make
Right?
this happen.
That's why every time it comes across my alerts, we're gonna talk about it because I'm hoping the more we talk about it, the more
Yeah.
they'll want to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
That would be one of the coolest things to happen at any motorcycle rally in a very, very long
And
time.
it would definitely breathe new life into Sturgis.
Oh,
right?
it sure would.
I mean, that's,
That needs it.
yep, absolutely. So, hey, man, before we get out of the news, we're going to talk about the news down in Maryville, Tennessee, and Stockton, California. Dream Rides is looking to put together some bikes with kids that need them this Christmas. Here's the deal. You send them a bike, you get a chance at winning a custom motorcycle.
Did you get the picture I put in?
I did, and look at that. Look how good I am. I'm going to bring it up on screen right now. This is the actual custom motorcycle, fully customized, that you have a chance of winning at the Maryville store. Everybody that sends a bike is eligible to win. What we did last week, if you weren't here, we actually extended ourselves into this deal, butted in, muscled in, and we said that if you bought a bike while we were on the show, we were going to throw in either a subscription to Cycle Source magazine or a subscription to Grease and Gears TV.
Yep.
You guys went crazy with that. By the end of the show last week,
God.
we had 30 bicycles ready to go, and then Professional Monkey stepped in
I know.
and kicked this shit into high
Can
gear.
I tell them how many we're at right now?
Go ahead.
Before tonight's show started, I had ordered 110 helmets. I ordered 60 bicycles, and I need to order another 13 more. That was before I started the show tonight. So that's 72 bicycles, 110 helmets, and I've seen a couple orders in just
Yeah.
while we've been on tonight.
You guys are awesome. I'm gonna give you a real quick look at what that looks like in our house, just so you're aware. Okay, so as of now, we are full up with bicycles here in the Grease and Gears garage, and this is a special thanks to all of you guys that acted on this, both through our show on Shop Talk last week and Professional Monkey's efforts to reach out and get people to give us a truckload of stuff to take down to Dream Rides of Tennessee. This following weekend, we're going to be down there for the actual presentation of these bicycles. As we sit here right now, we're at 60 bicycles and 110 helmets that we're taking to Dream Rides, and that's before tonight's show. But man, I gotta tell you, you don't think about 60 bicycles, like, where do you put them all? Right now, you can see they're in my garage. They're also in my bedroom. They're in my office. They're in every little corner of my house, but I don't even care about that. We'll figure out how to get them there. We'll figure out how to get all these bicycles assembled, because you guys are helping us and Dream Rides make some kids really, really happy this Christmas. So thank you so much for all of that.
So I gotta tell you, when we first started this, I'm like, I'm just gonna have them shipped right to Dream Rides. Chris is like, no. He says, send them here. We can handle it. I had 10 shipped to Dream Rides. The next 14 are being shipped to Dream Rides. There is nothing else coming to Cycle Source HQ.
We're still trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out how we're going to get all these bicycles
Right?
to Maryville, Tennessee. But that's a good problem to have,
That is
man.
an amazing problem
Judy,
to have.
Miss Judy's in the house, and she said it. She said it. You guys are awesome. Everybody who watches this program for reaching out for that, you guys are absolutely awesome. Everybody that came in through Professional Monkey, you guys are awesome. Droop said it a minute ago. The Monkey Nation is strong.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are killing it. We couldn't be more proud. But we're going to ask again, anytime throughout tonight's show that you guys want to go and you want to buy one of these bicycles, we're extending the deal. Heather's going to put the link up now.
I sure am.
It'll take you through to scootertrapbrand.com, where there's a button to purchase. You hit it for $100, and that money's going to go either to a bicycle or a bicycle and a boot of accessories. Either way that it goes, we're spending all the money. We're taking care of the taxes. It gets you entered. For every one that you buy, it gets you entered in a chance to win the custom bike. Plus, You can pick either a subscription to Cycle Source or a subscription to Grease and Gears TV.
Yep. And I just want to say the reason why we set it at 100, when I reached out to Dream Rides to see what kind of bicycles they needed, what they were short on, they really needed bikes for kids 12 and up. So those are the $100 bikes. They're $98. So that's covering those. I'm buying as many of those as I possibly can. Johnny Ringo said, show the video of the little girl from last year.
From last week, yeah.
From last week, yeah. So
About
so
your
that's
bike?
why.
I love it.
Yeah?
I like how it's all the way clean, and I like how the seat has this on it.
I think it's amazing. Good choice.
And the people that bought all these bikes and that they wanted to give them away, thank you for doing this.
You're welcome,
And
sweetheart.
also my cousin, you know, is Bella. She comes here too. I know she's my cousin.
That's amazing.
It cracks me up. She almost falls over,
I
never
know.
misses a beat.
Nope.
She said, "Is this my bike?"
What the hell? So good. So good. So I see Matt Brannon on here, and I think Matt Brannon, if that's the Matt Brannon I think it is, I think his is Hayes, the CFL that's in our latest issue. Matt, is that you? Is that actually you, Matt? Let's see. Oh, wrong page.
Blaze, he said.
Yes.
2 exclamations.
Yep. He's in the issue hot off the presses. Should be hitting your mailboxes if you're a subscriber.
So, speaking of that issue, we're gonna keep putting the link up. We're gonna later on in the show. Professional Monkey is coming in. You want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, Professional Monkey is going to come in after we talk with Daniel from Pandemonium Custom Choppers, and he is going to pick. He very kindly stepped up and is raffling off a 1 of 3 Richie Pan banner from Smokeout 2023 to somebody that has purchased a bike between Monday and noontime today. I sent him the list this afternoon. He's going to throw those names in the randomizer, and somebody's going to get a bitchin' banner for their donation.
Now you got to understand too, like the coolest thing about this, if you're not aware who does our characters for Smokeout, he's been doing the Smokeout art for a long time. The cat's name is Squindo. He also does artwork for Metallica. He does a lot of stuff for, there's
Big name.
big name in the art world, and he kills it for us. When we came out with that first year and he did that Paul Cox character, people lost their shit. Last year's character of Richie Pan was over the moon.
Awesome.
It was one of Michael Lichter's most iconic shots. I'll put it right up there with some of his best stuff. Shot that Michael caught of Richie one day riding. But that banner, there's only a couple of those even out there in the world. And
Yeah, and people need to understand we don't reprint. Like, we print what we print because we want them to be special. So there's 1 of 3, and somebody's going to get one of those. Are you assembling bikes at your place? No, we're going to haul them down in the boxes because we definitely couldn't transport them assembled, and we would need 800 people.
So speaking of the character, Mark, who you voting for next year's character? When you think about Smokeout history,
Jeez.
Your hat.
That's a
Look
tough
at your
one.
hat. Look at your hat.
I know. That's some brand effing new Speed King swag
Yeah.
right there.
No,
buddy.
that's what we're talking about. Maybe for next
do you
year's
think?
poster
Yeah.
boy.
I mean, it could be. He's
up there, buddy,
He's-
and he's been both years. He's been right there,
Right there
Johnny
in it.
on the spot, supporting us like he always does.
Yeah, Jeff would be
You know.
a great person for that.
Yep. Look, Steve Broyle said it. Jeff Cochran. I think that might be the call. What do you guys think? You guys put it in the
Oh, he's
comment
going to be
box.
so mad.
We're thinking about having Jeff Cochran be the official character. Next weekend, you're assembling them on site. That's right. We're gonna be.
Well, hopefully Team Dream Rise is going to be assembling on site.
I'm assuming it'll be all of us. It'll be
Oh, yeah.
us. It'll be everybody at Team Dream Rides. It'll be friends of theirs that they book in. Millman says I go with Jeff. Radar says we can use him.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
All right, so just a quick update. Since we showed that beautiful little girl's video, we've got 11 more bicycles.
Wow.
Nice.
We might hit 100.
You guys
I don't
are
know.
awesome.
Well, I don't know if we'll hit 100 because I'm buying helmets. So Let's keep those noggins safe.
Okay, so speaking of the cover of the magazine this month, one of our long time brothers, Daniel Donley. I met Daniel. I can't even remember. Did we meet Daniel the first time at the Leroy Thompson party?
Yeah, it's that.
It may have been where we met him the first time, but immediately
long
took to
time.
Daniel. He's a sweetheart, and he's an awesome talent in the shop. It's great to see everything that he does there, and he writes a tech article. It's one of the most down to earth tech articles because he's a problem solver.
Yeah,
and no matter what level of this you get into, those are the skills that you need the most. So with this new motorcycle that he came out with, man, it just seemed like such a pinnacle moment in his career that not only did we give him the cover, but we wanted to bring him on tonight and celebrate this bike build with him. So we're going to go get him on the air right now.
Just Hanging Out in the Shop is brought to you by Spectro Oils. Made in the USA since 1966, the best oil on planet Earth.
Daniel.
Chris.
Oh my God, that's two things now that have worked tonight. I'm doing it.
we're on a roll.
So from his shop, Defiance, Ohio, where you've been gutting it out, how many years now, buddy?
Since 2006, Chris.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right on.
17 years, man.
Was I right? Is that the first time that we all met? Was at one of the Leroy Thompson parties?
Yeah.
Wow.
Leroy Thompson Rockabilly Reunion.
That's right.
Oh yeah, yep, that is it. Dude, that was a long time ago.
You and Duke there.
Yep.
Yep. And then Mark was always there with us too.
Yeah.
Because he usually had to try to keep us out of trouble and get us home.
And got us totally lost that year, if I'm not mistaken.
That was a good time.
So tell us about this motorcycle.
All right. Yamaha XS650. Hardtailed frame, and that me and my dad built, and that bike has been sold and bought back probably, I think, 3 times now.
Yeah.
So the new owner, he's going to keep it. So a lot of parts from like Voodoo Vintage, Lead Sled, TC Brothers on the bike. Good stuff. The man named Scott Kaufman, he's the owner of it, and he pretty much let me do what I wanted to do, and it's pretty awesome.
No, it was great. You guys brought this out to Smoke Out, and that seems appropriate because you've been a long time supporter of Smoke Out. So it was perfect to have the bike there, and perfect for that to be the unveiling, man. But it was absolutely a neck breaker, even among those motorcycles.
Thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's awesome.
Oh yes, sir.
And I'll tell you what, Smoke Out was a good time. If you didn't go, you need to. It's a blast.
Yes, sir.
I'm going again. So
listen, you were talking about your dad.
Yeah.
Over the years, we've all spent a lot of time together,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean he's one of the favorite people among all of us because he's just like a total character. He's a total character, and you wouldn't expect by the way that he looks for him to have so much personality. It's
Yeah.
funny as shit.
I was sort of bummed he wasn't at Smoke Out this year. I really thought he'd be there.
Yeah.
yeah, he's still going too, man. So that's awesome.
So Daniel, why? I know you do a lot with all motorcycles, but your forte and your niche is XS650s. Why XS650s?
So back to my dad, he got me into them back around 2010. So I started looking into what is available in the industry for them. There wasn't a whole lot, and what was available, I think the quality was very lackluster. Which that kind of intrigued me because, we work on these old bikes to basically polish a turd. Or if you're poor, you gotta fix your own stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I had something to offer him, and I showed him what I got, and I've been doing it for quite a while now, and we've had good results, and I think the industry for the 650 is going strong, and I'm super excited about that.
That was a great line that you thought you had something to offer them, because damn it, you sure did.
Amen.
I mean, you make them.
Well, and you know the funny thing too is like he started out with I forget even what your first part was, but he just started out with like a simple thing here and there, and was adding stuff to it. Then all of a sudden I was hearing about Daniel offering rephasing on XS 650 motors, and I was like, "Go, Daniel!" Explain to everybody what that is a little bit when they hear that.
The 277 rephase, it's basically, okay, let's back up. The 650 engine, it's a parallel twin. They run together. So when you do a 277 rephase, the crank comes apart. It's splined, gets rotated 83 degrees, put back together. Okay, so now we're changing the firing order. This is where the 277 comes into play. The cam also gets cut and rotated 41.5 degrees also. So what this does is, what this 277 firing order is, when one piston makes power, you got another one right behind it making power. So it's get up and go, RPM equals acceleration. They sound really good. They sound similar to like a small block Chevy, an old muscle car. Obviously mine is 6 cylinders, but they sound really awesome. I built quite a few of them, so I dig them. Check out my Instagram. There's a lot of videos on there of engines running that I've built for people. If you want to look into that a little bit, well, that's pretty much where I put everything.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that up here. Heather will throw a link up for it, but there's a ton of stuff. Look at there's Daniel actually helping me make a motorcycle run its smoke out.
The cool part about Daniel is, if you don't know him and you get to meet him,
this is good right here.
Yeah, exactly. Watch.
Let me get that.
Yeah, I got that for you.
That face.
Yeah, and that's my perfect example for Daniel. You get to meet this guy. You talk to him. He's so low key. He's so quiet and meek, and it's almost like he's constantly thinking. Yeah. Constantly. And just like that, you'll be talking to him and he'll just walk over and find the problem. It's unreal. His tech articles are second to none. They're basic. They make it easy. He explains it. You can follow him.
I love Daniel's
it's just
tech
crazy.
articles.
I mean, he's a very unique individual, both on his builds and personally. And like Chris said, I mean, to call him a friend's awesome. We've been friends a long time.
Dude, he did a series, and I know you know this, Mark, but I'm going to tell all you guys. He did a series where he did, in celebration of his 100th issue of the magazine that he was writing tech articles for. He did 100 problems, 99 problems he called it. And one of them was improving what would you call it, airflow through your shop. And the simplest thing, dude, like the little fittings that go in your air tools, he was drilling those out. And the difference that makes, like, you wouldn't even think about something like that. But as soon as I read it, I started doing it to all my fittings, and it changed everything in the shop. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's almost like you'd say you got to get him out of the shop and out of the house a little bit more, but no, you don't, because it works. Leave him alone. He's doing perfect.
I like it because it's for the everyman, and he approaches everything from a new person's perspective and from a cost perspective.
He simplifies it too.
He very much simplifies it, and he teaches you in a lot of his tech articles how to make all of your stuff just last longer.
Yep.
Like, oh, who would ever thought I should actually take care of that, Chris?
Speaking of that, my alter ego of Leroy Thompson.
Oh my goodness,
Big Brian. had said that hopefully the guy sitting next to me has his dirt drag banner for this year, Rockabilly Deluxe. Just to let you know. So keeping it real.
So here's the thing. This is what we've agreed to now, Heather.
No agreements are allowed to be made unless
No.
I'm present.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You're in big trouble.
This agreement is solid.
Yeah.
So in order to get Big Brian to participate in the show and overcome the technology barrier, he's now going to send Mark anything that he wants to say on the show.
It's going to be he's going to be my alter ego via text
God.
message. So if I say something really off the wall, it's a good possibility it came from Brian. So
Right on. So Daniel, what do you got beside you there? What are you working on?
That's a Honda Ruckus. It's my new. It's my new pit bike. I just got it late last year. Took it to the smoke out. It was the first time I tried it out. It works pretty good.
Right on.
Yeah, something different. Something different.
Right on. So since 2006, man, it seems like just a minute ago we were all kids. Now, in addition to everything that you do at the shop and going out to other events, are you guys still doing the XX 650 jam at your place?
Ever since the COVID thing, we haven't brought it back.
That was a good time. We need to see that.
yeah,
come
it
back.
was.
We brought in a lot of like-minded people, and we would, celebrate the Yamaha XS 650.
So,
And like, let's not leave out the fact that like dude can work on Harleys as well, if not better than XS 650s and stuff like that. So let's not cut out. I mean, some of your Harley builds are off the charts also. You know what I mean? He goes in so many different directions, from tech teaching to designing. And like I said, when you start talking about changing the degree in the firing order on an actual motor, you're making you're doing
that's real
some
shit.
you're getting deep right there. So his mind goes in so many different directions. Sort of makes me nervous to be around him. I always feel like I'm not catching up fast enough or something.
So listen, I got to break in here for a minute because anti-high vis Nate first says, if you're slamming and stretching it, Daniel, I love you more than I already did. Professional Monkey has a great idea, Mark. He says, just change your hat when you're not yourself. So you need a hat to represent when you're
Brian, you need to send me a hat.
If you go up into the closet, there's like 5,332.
I have
Just
a
take
ton.
your pick.
But
he
it
needs
would have
one
to
to
come.
be
Oh, he needs
specific.
a Brian
from
hat.
Brian.
Yeah.
So it'd be really big. It's just going to fall right on my head.
It's got to be a red one, right? Because he's always got
He's
that
always
red
got
hat
a
on.
red hat.
Oh shit.
Oh, people are buying bicycles left and right.
Nice.
It's awesome. I love this.
Right
love
on.
It,
So
love it.
listen, man, just like any of us that have a brain in our head and are successful, we usually have somebody there helping us. So I'm gonna make you drag her out from behind the camera and have her come talk to us, Daniel.
Oh, she gonna be mad at you.
She can't be mad. Come on, get on out here, Carrie.
Come on.
Oh boy.
There she is. That's the brains of the operation right there, ladies and gentlemen. We know it.
Yeah, we were sort of bummed when you didn't show up at the smoke out this year.
I know.
It was nice to see Daniel, and then we're like, okay, where's the other half? And he brought up somebody that looks nothing like you, just to let you know.
So
Well, I hope not. I had to stay home with our three little four-legged boys that are holy terror.
So Carrie, you guys will remember for quite a long time, and God bless her for taking on a charity case like me, was actually doing her best as my handler until she found a way to sucker Heather into that position.
Yeah, she took off the warning label, is what she did.
Well,
She's like, oh, hell no. She's like, oh, hell no, I'm not.
She didn't take it off. She covered it. It's still there.
Right? But
She Sharpied over it.
Carrie was a really, really important part of the magazine for quite a while. We still miss you all the time, and I'm so glad to see that you guys are still out there going strong and doing everything with Pandemonium.
And it sort of sucks. We used to get to see you guys all the time, and now, God, otherwise in the smoke ad, it's been years, you know?
Yeah, it has been.
Has been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And, my last cover was what, Gary?
$199.
$199.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a minute ago.
Wow, that's way too long ago.
That is. That's 150.
Yep.
Look, I'm losing track.
We just did 305.
305. Yeah.
It's 106.
106.
Where did you get 150?
I was counting shows.
Where did
ShopTalk
you learn
shows.
math?
He was taking his shoe off. I made him put it back on.
Between you and Carrie, you can both testify to the fact that I don't math well.
No, you don't math well.
And besides that, I just bought 2 shovel heads. They get cheaper every time I tell the story.
That works.
Yeah, trust me, I know. But that actually, somebody commented earlier, I'm just going to throw this out there, that beautiful shovel head Chris was sitting on is for sale.
It will be. It will be. It's not.
Just saying.
It's not for sale just yet. I need to make sure.
You don't need to make sure of anything.
I do. I want to make sure that I'm keeping the right one.
Oh, no, you're keeping the right one. It's titled. It's ready to go. We had a deal. It's for sale. Anybody hit me up. I know how much it costs.
So, Daniel, what do you got coming up in Pandemonium this year? What are you working on? You got a project right now?
I'm working on parts, developing a couple of new exhaust systems, building some tools. Working on things to speed up process in the shop. I am by myself. Carrie helps out. Like vibrating tumblers, the vapor honing process, and the dry blast. I'm trying to speed that up with engine builds and stuff. But as far as builds, I think we might have one coming up after the first of the year. We'll see. It's looking pretty good. I think we're gonna get out of the Pandemonium box a little bit on this one.
Ooh, look at you go.
Right on.
I want to do something whacked out and different.
Well, Gus out of Texas said that he's ready for a rebuild on his XS 650 motor, so I'm gonna send him up your way.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Holler at me anytime. That'd be great.
Right on. Real quick, I have to give my hello, Annie. Hello, Annie. Just real fast. Miss Annie's here with us.
Hey, Daniel, Bill Stevens would like to know how many engine builds you're doing a year, or how many you will take.
Anywhere between 8 and 15.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Broad, but it's I would say on average about 12, about one a month.
Wow.
Right on.
About there. And I also do all tear down inspection, vapor honing, and rebuild myself. I still get my cranks and cams for the 277 rephrase from Hugh, and Hugh's hand built. And a couple years back, I started building my own 277 electronic ignition for these engines. And those have been working out really well. I just sold my 50th unit of one of those, so
nice.
That's awesome. So they're working out well for that application. I got all kinds of stuff going on. I gotta call you sometime, Chris.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, did you see his parts line he's got up there? I posted a link. Let me throw that up again.
Yeah. So, while we're sitting here talking about it, I'm going to tell you guys at Facebook, Pandemonium Custom Choppers. Check them out on Instagram at Pandemonium C2. And obviously their website, pandemoniumc2.com, where you can see everything that Daniel's doing, everything that he sells. He's got a fantastic parts line. I don't think at this point they're willing to separate with any of the cats.
That orange and white tabby behind him earlier was really cute.
Right?
I'm just saying.
Shop cats rule, dude.
Yes, they
Then how
do.
come I can't have a cat?
You can come over and pet Louie every once in a while.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is he the one that bites you?
Well, he's nice about it though.
I like kitties.
My sonny boy.
Aww. Daniel, I'm so glad that you're coming back around. I have to tell you, it made my heart so happy to see you at Smokeout.
Yep.
It like you have no idea how good it was to see you there. It had been so long since I had seen you out, and to see you there enjoying yourself and just loving every minute. Like
Yeah,
I was
brother.
so happy.
The feeling was mutual for sure.
Yeah, he was smiling the whole weekend. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That was great. I needed to get back out.
So I think next year, if I remember correctly, most of the hotels are pet friendly. Cats can travel. I'm just saying.
Oh, listen, Tom Banks is on right now, and he said, "Shop cats forever."
Yeah, right on.
Oh,
All right, Daniel.
so
Well,
good.
listen, man. Thanks for being on with us for a little bit tonight, man. It's so good to
Yeah.
catch up to you. And let's.
Thank you.
I didn't realize this was Daniel's first visit to Shop Talk. How about that?
Yeah.
First.
I'm hoping we can get Daniel to do some
Maybe
tech
more.
videos for Grease and Gears TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do something.
I love that. Like I genuinely love your tech.
Yeah,
So
We need to just come out for a weekend with you, man. When you got some projects piled up, and me and Mark will just film, and
Yeah.
we'll all
That'd be
of
cool.
us hang out.
Yeah.
That'd
It's
be
been
cool.
it's
Next
been a minute.
snowstorm.
Maybe we can drag Duke with us.
Next snowstorm.
Right?
All right,
Be a
buddy.
good time.
Well, listen, you and Carrie have a great holiday, man, and thank you for being here with us tonight.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks,
All right.
Heather.
thank you
Bye.
guys so
Merry
much.
Christmas.
See you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Good holiday.
Very cool. Merry Christmas.
So great.
All right, you guys, you're watching Shop Talk here on the Dennis
Just,
Kirk
just
Motorcycle
to let you know,
Studio.
Brian's hat will be a helmet.
It'll be
So it's got to be a helmet.
Oh, that makes it even better.
so. Listen, we're close to bringing in Professional Monkey to do the
Yep.
big drawing. Don't you guys go anywhere. We're going to look at a wicked cool feature bike. When you hear the story about this feature bike, you're not going to believe it. We're going to come back on the other side, and we're going to get Monkey on. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Shop Talk.
Out of Focus is brought to you by Garage Build. Submit your build, share your passion. Powered by Dennis Kirk.
I'm Rick Bray of RKB Custom Speed out of Lemoore, California. This bike here is a pretty special one, tribute to Johnny Chop, but it's got a pretty good story to it. I've always wanted to recreate this bike. It's one of my favorite bikes ever built by anyone. I finally got a hold of Johnny's mom, Barbara, and asked her if she was okay with me basically copying his bike, you know, but make it mine a little different, but you know, make it obvious what it is. She was a little hesitant at first, and my buddy Tom Foster talked her off the ledge, and I ended up going up to her place. She had the original Hard Rock bike. She let me check it out. Spent a whole day with her, a million pictures, kids were up there. My girlfriend was with me. It was really cool to hang out with her and learn a lot more about Johnny, you know. She showed me a lot of things that I didn't really know. So one of the things I knew I wanted to be exact was the dimensions, the overall of it, the color, shovel head, you know. It needed to be obvious to what it was, so it's damn close, and I'm pretty proud of how everything worked out. There's a few little things, changes. The wheels are unavailable anymore, so I designed a set with Brian from TPJ to kind of mimic what he had, but our flavor, and put his name on it, my name on it, to, you know, pay homage to what was necessary. It's a wacky motor in it. Nostalgia Cycles, if you know them, they're a pain in the ass, but this bike needed to be that way. Today, after unveiling it to them, I think we did a pretty damn good job. This was never about me to begin with. It was about Johnny and keeping his name alive. I think the history of everything needs to be kept alive, and we've talked about it before. You got to tell the story, and I just told his story through a bike. Johnny's bike had never been fired or ridden, and a lot of people said it wasn't possible to be ridden, which is nonsense. So after we unloaded it and I fired it up and rode it around the block to the front of the building, and the look on people's faces, I feel like they were relieved, like it can be done. I think it kind of finished off of what he had going, to be honest with you. Kind of closed into that deal, you know? I'm Rick Bray from RKB Custom Speed, and you're watching Grease and Gears TV.
only thing standing between you and the open road is some garage time with the right parts and accessories to make your motorcycle roar. And that's why riders everywhere choose DennisKirk.com, the one stop you need to get your Harley back on the road. Our knowledgeable tech staff will help you navigate our more than 185,000 parts, apparel, and accessories that are ready to ship today, with free shipping on all orders over $89. So tune up your ride and get ready for the next adventure. Ride more, wait less. Dennis Kirk.
I'm Nick Trask, Trask Performance, and you're watching Shop Talk.
Whether riding takes you from A to B or just lets you escape, there's a flow to the road you share. So go with it, eyes open, and always have the Law Tigers by your side. If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, visit us at lawtigers.com. Law Tigers, America's motorcycle lawyers.
Everything we do at the track shapes what we build for the street and the dirt.
You can see how bad these guys want it. A race to the line.
For us, racing is not for the trophies or the glory. We compete because it makes everything we do faster, more durable, and tested to a higher standard. For S&S, racing is the ultimate in proven performance, and we've been proving it since 1958.
About your bike.
I love it.
Yeah?
I like how it's all the way clean, and I like how the seat has this on it.
I think it's amazing. Good choice.
And the people that bought all these bikes and that they wanted to give them away, thank you for doing this.
You're welcome, sweetie.
See how I snuck that in there?
That was good. So right now, 21 bikes ordered during the show.
Wow, dude. So that puts us like 80 plus.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
So I have to find another right now 33 bikes. Which is an incredible problem to have. I feel so fortunate to be able to have just a little bit
Johnny,
part of this.
Johnny Ringo says, "Damn it! Now I have to buy another one."
So happy.
Right on. So you wanna do the deal?
Let's do the deal.
Is it time?
Is Monkey ready?
Is it time to bring in the man, the one, the only,
the king of Pro Monkey Nation? Do we have a drum roll?
You.
I don't feel, yeah, that's appropriate. Yeah, that's the appropriate drum roll.
Oh. I love it.
I really appreciate that. That's great.
Oh, there's your better half. Hi, Mrs.
Yeah.
Monkey. You look beautiful this evening.
She sure does.
How you guys doing?
It's good. Good to see you guys, man. Listen.
So it's been a mad dash. Even during the show, Heather was sending me new names to add to the list of names so we do the drawing. And I'm in the background, not the most technical person on earth, trying to extend the list and add all the spots. So I think we got all done, though. But do you want to show the missus actually went and got the banners?
That's because she's awesome.
Oh, check it out.
That's
so cool. Actually smokeout history right there, buddy.
Yep. So there it is. So that is the banner they're going to win. And just because it's my crowd, they want to know how we did this. So Heather sent me the names of everyone who bought up until not that long ago and how many bikes they bought. And then I made a long list, and everyone gets a credit for every bike they bought. So if you bought 5, then you get 5 entries. But we're not going to share the screen, but I'm going to use a randomizer here.
Oh, boy.
Okay. And it's going to select a number, and that's going to tell me who won. So you can hear that. Let's see. The winner of the Richie Pan banner.
I feel like I'm in Vegas.
Number 12. And number 12 is Craig Mills.
Nice.
Of Rochester, New York. And the good thing is, so if Craig's on or not, I have his address, I have his email address and everything. So what I'll do is I'll reach out to Craig and verify that this is the right shipping address before I just put this thing in the mail to go to the wrong place. So
that's so awesome.
So there you go. So that's good.
It.
So we're gonna send the Richie Pan banner to Craig, and thanks so much for participating. I think this is awesome. There's what? How many? You're gonna be what? 80 bikes? 75 bikes? What's the total now?
We're above 80 now. Yeah.
I already ordered 60, and I have to order another 32 more. And that includes the 100 helmets I've ordered.
Wow.
So. Yeah.
Wow. We have a whole lot of kids rolling around on 2s for Christmas. That's awesome.
Oh my God,
That's
it's
amazing.
incredible. I can't thank you and Mrs. Monkey enough for jumping on board with this. You guys are just incredible. I love it.
Anytime. Anytime. We just love to help.
Seriously, man. I mean, this was a big deal for us even to talk about what John and his team were doing, but then to get involved with it, we were stoked that we got to 30 bikes last week, and then when you opened up the floodgates from everything that you guys do, and your people were so awesome.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, dude, honestly, they support when you believe something, they believe in it too, and you guys are you're killing it, man.
That you guys know this as well as anybody. We always said, like, we jokingly said on Friday night in our live that we've told our daughter since she was very little, if she ever gets separated or lost or scared or whatever, find the dude with the longest beard, the most tattoos, and he will take care of you.
Yep.
Right.
And that's how we feel. The biker community will take care of kids. They always have. They always will. And this is awesome. And
I love it.
There's no lobbyists supporting kids, unfortunately. So we got to do what needs to be done.
Right.
Amen. Hey, real quick, I think I figured out why you said your bikes don't run. I just saw the mechanic in the background. I'm just saying.
Not hating, just saying.
Look, I thought you were going to say the fact that the motor's on a table behind me is probably part of the problem,
Well, no, I mean, if that's your mechanic.
Well, they didn't have a shelf.
What's the mechanic?
The elf.
The elf on the shelf. See
no, it's a Snoop on the stoop.
Wow.
I trust that one, I'm telling you.
So good.
So what we need to do someday, here's a challenge for the future. On that table right there is a 114 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 that I pulled out of my old Ultra before we put the 131 in it. Someday that needs to go into a chopper. I don't think it's that simple.
Well,
because those things rely on a lot of computers and stuff.
There's
possible.
There's a couple people working on that right now, isn't there, honey?
Well, one in particular, like Daniel Heeman built a killer chopper he had out at TMMR last year, but I know there's a couple people going after a pretty substantial effort with it right now.
Yeah, you could bury an ECM in the bike, not to get on topic, but you could do that, I guess, but I don't know. I think we need some help here from Pandemonium to make that work.
See that?
Little Daniel influence.
Another shot for Daniel.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. So
right on.
Can I see your puppy?
Oh.
Never mind. That was yeah, okay.
I know.
He almost made the move.
He was going to turn around and say, honey, listen, she calls it the same thing that you do.
But that's Harley. He's about 120, 130 pound Rottweiler.
And he's still a baby.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at the baby.
With a tail, too.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's cute, all right.
Yeah, he's the reason I couldn't go to smokeout.
Yeah, because he can't be boarded. He can't be babysat. Nothing. No strangers around.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna tell him you can bring him, but nah.
He hurt somebody.
What, Heather? You're offering to babysit? Is that what I heard?
I will babysit him. I will send you a picture of my Roddy.
Oh, I love him.
Someday he'll grow up and calm down. We hope.
He will. He's still a baby. Give him a minute.
Yeah.
So the other night, if you heard Mr. Monkey talking about the other night on their show, if your Shop Talk guys haven't tuned into the stuff that they do, they have an effing blast on their
Oh my
show.
God,
Like
their
it's
show's
every
so much.
every time we get to be part of it, or if we're just watching it while we're doing stuff, they have so much fun.
I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little jealous. They're way more fun than we are.
I know.
They're so much more fun than us. Like, seriously.
We're not more fun. We're just less mature.
We just drink more alcohol.
That's really all it is. Like, just we start with cocktails and a couple bottles of Fireball, and our viewers like to challenge us to shots, which is because they want us to die. They're trying to kill us. That's
Mark,
their theory.
they had Heather drinking out of the bottle on screen
I had
the other
one
night.
shot. I had half a shot left in the Fireball bottle. I wasn't
But then
gonna
you were
dirty a
drinking
glass
you
for
were
that.
drinking out of a bottle of Crown too.
I didn't have time to get
That's
a
why
glass.
we have another bottle of Fireball here for you.
See, I need to start doing shows with them because my rule is I don't drink alone, and Chris doesn't drink. So
Do it. Oh, you have a standing invitation.
Look, she just threw me straight under the bus too.
no, I didn't throw you under the bus.
First of all, you told me you absolutely didn't say that I was long. And now
I cannot lie.
And now I'm straight. Wow. Man, when we get done with this show tonight, wow.
He's like, here, let me prove it to you.
I'm leaving now.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I love it. So we were tossing around, Mark, about doing a joint show with the Monkeys for New Year's Eve.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute.
Then Mark can drink with me.
Yeah, I mean...
Let's talk about it, because I don't want to. What were you guys planning for New Year's? Like, were you gonna actually try to occupy the New Year's time slot, or you want to do something a little bit earlier for people that still want to go out, or how are you thinking about doing it?
What have we done? The last couple of years, we've stayed on through New Year's. Like,
So one of the serious problems we have of many is that our live streams are typically really long. I mean, we've gone 7.5, 8 hours, I think, in the past. I think in the past for New Year's, we've gone on at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, stayed on.
And we've stayed on till 1 or 2 until we're like face down on the desk and it's time to pass out. So, I mean, we're down. That would be great.
Well, and that's Heather and I were talking about it, about maybe we could put together, because on StreamYard, the way you guys brought us in the other night, how many different shots can you do like that?
Oh boy!
Like how many different tiles?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think it's 10 or 11, or it gets real unruly at a certain point, especially if people are drinking, because all of a sudden one of the 9 tiles to decide they're going to say every word that will be heard the rest of the night. So,
right.
Well,
I'm just thinking, if we did if we got 3 or 4 of us together that do stuff like this, and then maybe we could have one square that excuse me, one square that was like a floater, where we could just bring some people in and out. All of us could invite people that we know from the industry to stop by and wish everybody Happy New Year, and we could end up having a lot of really cool stuff.
Well, Big Brian said he's soon going to be playing with the Monkeys.
Things that you can simul stream and stuff that we could figure out where it could be on the Cycle Source channel and our channel, and all that sort of stuff. So
it sounds complicated.
Sounds like a job.
What'd you say about
Big Brian said he's going to be soon playing with the Monkeys. So
what's that mean?
I don't know. I'm doing my due diligence by passing on. Let's see. I'm going to play with the Monkeys. So I don't know. I don't know.
Not the strangest thing we've heard.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have something weird going on down there?
I mean, there's always something weird going on. I'm not sure exactly what this particular thing is, but
I'm a little
we go on our
concerned.
weekends.
Right.
Oh, this might be a good idea, Chris. The Monkeys live close to Woody.
Oh, right on.
So if we could manage to go to Be Callin' Strong in February.
There you go. Then we can actually do
maybe
a proper
we'll do a
visit.
real live.
Oh boy.
Live together.
So are you guys hip to that event that Mike Woodyshek does, to be Callin' Strong?
I don't think I'm aware of it, but the answer is probably yes. I mean, I'm just assuming, I'm down for about anything. So,
but that would get us into your neighborhood too, and we could come do a proper visit.
I'll send you some information on it. The it's a wonderful family. They unfortunately lost their son a few years ago to cancer, and they have had a ride every year in an effort to raise money for the children's hospital that he was at.
Yeah, we're in.
Salty Badger.
Lord.
Salty Badger
for the win.
For the win. Quote of the night: playing with Monkey on Twat Talk. Awesome. That's awesome. You can't
I'm at a
make that shit
disadvantage
up.
because all I see is the Zoom meeting thing. I don't see the side chat right now. So.
Oh, it's so good. You guys have some of the best people, honest to God.
Best? I don't know about that. I mean,
They're great.
We have people.
So you say she's the one that keeps them coming back, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's the story of our lives.
Yeah.
We have some great guys. They're always willing to help. The minute we said we were joining in, I know you guys said you jumped in with you stepped into the bike fundraising. It's been a long day. But our guys just jumped in and they said anything they could do to help. So we have an amazing group of people that are friends now because it's been a couple of years. So they're friends.
So good.
No, and that's really cool, man. Like honestly, not blowing smoke up your ass or anything. It really means a lot. You know, you get doing this stuff for so long, you get kind of numb to the whole, you know, when people are around and everything. But it just seems like you guys are the type of people that even when you're not looking, like I'll see something go by that's like, hey, did you see Professional Monkey put this thing up? And you know, you're always supporting us. You're always supporting. It seems like so many people in that same way. You guys are good people.
We want awesome people to be successful at whatever they're doing. That's all it is. You know, that's all there is to it. I mean, the funny thing is on our live on Friday night, a pal, Salty actually said, "Oh man, I'm sorry. They were plugging my channel in your live stream." I'm like, why is that a thing? Like, go for it, man. I don't, you know, like, I hope people find you. I hope people watch you. Like, Salty knows way the hell more than I could ever dream. So, you know, help awesome people do awesome stuff, you know?
I love it. You got to lift each other up. There's room for all of us at the table.
Right on. Heather, you have your bottle of Crown or something? You want
nothing?
No, I have water.
This isn't that show?
Wrong show.
I'll start having it just in case.
We just came and this just happened.
What?
Oh,
boy.
I mean,
I don't know why 3.
Literally fireballs.
Go to the doctor.
Fireballs. I love it. You have 3 balls.
We actually have fireball ornaments. That's a
problem.
Are they in there too? Oh, they're empty. Well,
Chris was telling me about ornaments he used to have. That's not a problem. I'm just saying.
Oh. Okay, if Heather's gun's not loaded, then, you know, we'll just...
you guys will have to do it for me.
Wait a minute. I'll get her.
Hold on. This can't be good, just to let you know.
What on earth is he doing?
She took the bottle out of my office.
Yeah.
I hope it's inappropriate, whatever.
Well, go get your bottle. You got to do a
jeepers.
drink with them for all this support.
All right. Twist my arm.
You ever get
I love shaming my wife into drinking, especially when her mother's watching.
That's my favorite. My dad's in the live streams all the time, but you know, it always disapproving, as he has my entire life. You know, it's good.
So for those of you guys that have been keeping up with Smokeout stuff, we're getting ready to launch the voting portion of the garage build off, and Professional Monkey is right there in the mix with that. So you have to make sure you get out and support this cat here, and make sure he gets into the final 12.
You know, ever since the night you did the drawing, I sat there going, "Oh no!" Every time you show the next person, and then at the end, I was like, "Oh, all right, I've missed that bullet. I'm okay. I'll still build a bike. It'll just be for fun." And then I guess there was a typo or something, so you had like, "Oh, we got to fix one," and then it came on that I was the last one, and I was like, "This is bad. Like, it's not a." No.
What do we call the followers? The monkettes? Like monkettes?
Monkettes?
Can't call them the monkeys. He's the monkey.
It's Pro Monkey Nation.
Well, there has to be a name for the followers. They can't be Pro Monkey Nation.
They're the nation. They're army. They're the army.
I don't know. I'm not buying it. I don't like it. I got to come up with something better.
The chimps?
No, sir. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Yeah, but so the real problem is that Shelton is another one of the builders that's in there, and Shelton's a pal, and he's really talented, and so I hate him now. Like, we're not friends anymore. I'm like,
you can't hate Shelton. He's such a good human.
No, not anymore. We're not friends anymore. He's too talented.
Stop.
Okay, listen. This is official from Britannica.com.
Okay.
Monkey definitions. Oh no, actually BBC. Monkey leaders and followers have specialized brains. Look, I'm not making this shit up.
Post the link. I don't believe you.
I'm trying to do my due diligence. I don't even have to post a link. I got one of these right here.
Right here.
See that?
Oh.
Monkey leaders and followers have specialized brains. Monkeys at the top and bottom of the social pecking order have physically different brains, research has found.
That does not surprise me.
Yeah.
We're all at the bottom.
Oh my God.
Different brains. Okay.
Nature
right.
plus nurture. See?
They found your high school pictures.
Oh, there it is.
Baby pictures.
Yeah.
Is that your sexy pose?
Little family
That's a
portrait going
sexy
on.
primate, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've seen that pose before.
She actually does maintain my armpits like that. She actually sits there and that thing, you know, where they eat whatever, you know. Like,
Oh God.
Oh, stop.
Wow.
Okay, Heather, get him up.
Got it.
Get him out.
Oh.
I got a glass today.
we're gonna go full bottle this time, just for efficiency.
So,
Well, we're not gonna drink the whole bottle. I mean, I just mean we're going from the bottle.
So
It's
I get a
easier.
glass today. You guys get the bottle. I get it.
Changing
So-
it up a little
You
bit.
know, yeah.
By the way, Chris, I need more Fireball. That Fireball is gone.
Okay, I'm on it.
Just She's been saying.
practicing.
I'm on it.
You know they have kegs of Fireball. I'm just saying, like, there's actually a keg. We've had one. It didn't last long.
No.
Took it to
Hey,
Daytona.
Bucci Kid came up with a good name for monkey followers. Monklings.
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 That almost has a religious connotation.
It does.
though. I don't know
It
about
does.
that. Like,
Monklings.
Yeah, like they'd come out going, oh.
I am ordained.
Well, could be.
Wait
You
a minute. Ordained from the Church of Light?
Or.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. We can just walk around marrying people against their will.
They'll renew our vows, we'll renew theirs. That's what we're gonna do.
That'd be great. Watch a couple in a fight somewhere, walk up and go, I just married you.
All right.
Okay.
Get it over.
You going to say the toast?
Chindan.
What does that mean?
100 years. in
100 years
Italian.
of health.
There you
Oh.
go.
We have an inappropriate German toast,
No, no,
but that's
no,
not
no,
good.
Go ahead,
We're not
go
doing
ahead.
that one here. I can do that.
Go for it.
Salud.
Salud.
Damn.
The Monday.
What?
Here's the Monday, yeah. Here's tomorrow morning being a work day.
I mean, I was gonna be like, Mom, why didn't you get up in time to take me to the airport?
Well.
I was busy.
All right, man. Well, listen, we can't thank you guys enough for everything. Everybody that's joined, and not even just this week, not through the bicycle stuff. Like, we see you guys all the time, all the monkey followers, or the monklings, as we're now calling them. We appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with us with Shop Talk too. Everyone else, get over. Heather put the link up so that they go out and check out when the monkeys go live.
Manage
All
your
I can hear
expectations.
about is the
I
song.
was just
can
thinking
hear-
that. I
that's
was
all
just
I can
thinking we
think
need to
about.
do a video where you guys are doing the monkey theme.
Oh my gosh.
But you can check them out at professional-monkey.com. Full complement of stuff on Instagram.
They're just freaking awesome.
Definitely subscribe and follow everything that's going on YouTube because they are a blast. You will not be disappointed, not one little bit.
Thank you guys for having us.
Gynecologist wants to be referred to as a monkey member.
A monkey.
There's got to be we need to find out what the scientific name for that is.
Oh boy.
For a monkey member?
Yeah. A monkey the member.
The actual monkey
There's
member.
a special name for that.
No, I like the monkey business on with Twat Talk. Twat Talk on monkey business.
I
gotta
could
make a T-shirt.
I could have that T-shirt up in the store tonight.
I know Chris said he had some design ideas, so maybe we could just put that on.
Oh boy.
I think it's covered if you say monkey finger, right?
Monkey finger?
You put monkey finger. So Becky Quiver is asking for the link for the bicycle thing to be up again.
I just posted it.
I'm gonna change subjects.
Yeah, I am. I will leave it up for a little bit longer. Salty Badger. I will leave
I missed
up
it. What he
for-
said? Clitoris.
Stop.
You
it
said
now.
as long as I was reading something, I could say whatever was on the screen.
Okay. I will
That's
leave
a
the
challenge.
link-
Reads whatever's on the teleprompter.
I will leave the bicycle donation link up for just a little bit longer. I am, unfortunately, as much as I want to keep supplying kids with bikes, I am going to have to shut it down soon so I can get the bicycles and the helmets in time. It's not that I don't want to do more. I think Walmart's like, what the hell is going on? I'm waiting for corporate to call me.
Okay, I have to squeeze a couple more in. Jim Grady, Monkey Fist. It's a Navy thing, apparently. Matt Brannon, the Monkey Tails.
You want to hear Big Brian's?
Yes, I do.
Shit slingers.
No, I've got a T-shirt that we're gonna have created for anyone who's a guest on Heather's new venture. It'll be "I got monkey fisted on Twat Talk."
Oh, there you go.
No.
Nice.
No.
Winning.
However, Chris, you do
Thank you
need
for
to.
having us on. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Love you, Mrs. Monkey.
Wow.
We love you guys.
Chris,
All right,
you
hey,
do
man.
need to make me that shirt.
Listen, we love you too. We love you guys so much. Thank you for all the help for this, and please let us know what we can do in return, or anything that we can do to get a chance to come on that show anytime, because you guys are a blast. And let's plan for New Year's.
We'll do a regular slot. I was a regular slot. It's
No,
getting worse anyway. But we'll do something.
Hey,
like that.
Anytime you want a regular slot, we can fit you in.
That's
man.
right. We'll fit you in.
We'll slide you right in.
Yeah, we'll
Even if we have to cram you between two other things.
You might have to
jam
push
it in
really
there.
hard, but we'll get it in there. We really will.
Just even if it's just a tip at the beginning.
Yeah, we'll hammer the rest of it in
It can
eventually.
be really dry, but we'll get it done. You know?
So the only thing I'm going to say right now, I love you all. Dennis Kirk, I am so sorry.
They're probably laughing too hard right now to be mad.
Nev Morris says, slap the monkey.
Slap the monkey. There you go.
All right, guys. Thank you again. We appreciate you so much. Hey, everybody else, you're watching Shop Talk here currently on the Dennis Kirk Motorcycle Studio Network. Listen, everybody that we've ever hung out with at Dennis Kirk is an absolute blast and has a good time.
They're as
has a
messed
good
up as
sense
us.
of- Oh yeah.
So
Oh, we love them.
Yeah, but listen, how can you say anything bad about people that do so much good? And this was what this was all about. It was absolutely an honor to come up with this thing and spearhead this, and hopefully when we pull into Dream Rides in Tennessee, I hope that we have the back doors of the Sprinter ratchet strapped shut.
Amen.
And bicycles up on the roof and everything
Bicycles?
else. Bicycles.
Bicycles?
Bicycles.
who did that shot?
Slap that monkey.
You slapped. You slapped that monkey.
All right, hey, we're going to check out a new product from Revolution Performance. Don't go anywhere. You're still watching Shop Talk. Man, I just can't get it together.
Did you
tonight.
do the shot or did
you
Heather?
do the shot?
I think I might have.
Who smoked the
Are you
weed?
having sympathy
You're
drunk?
still watching Shop Talk on the Dennis Kirk Motorcycle Studio Network.
The product spotlight is brought to you by Drag Specialties, the world's largest distributor of aftermarket accessories.
Hey everybody, for Grease and Gears Television, I am Jason Hallman at Cycle Stop USA in Lakeland, Florida. I've got an awesome new product I want to show you. We just ordered one of these and got it in today. This is from Revolution Performance. This is their new cast aluminum 55 millimeter intake manifold that replaces the factory plastic one on all M8s from 2017 up to 2023. Now, just bolting this on, you're going to see about a 3 to 4% increase in horsepower and torque across the board. And with a tune, Revolution claims you're going to get 5 to 6% increase across the board just with a tune adding this. And of course, on a bigger engine, if you use one of Revolution's big bore kits or get your CNC ported cylinder heads from Revolution, you're going to see even bigger gains. Now, why do you need this? In 2017, Harley introduced the M8 Milwaukee 8 engine. Great upgrade from a twin cam. Very, very capable of making a lot of power. But they put a plastic intake manifold on it, and over time, the plastic intake manifold will crack. It can cause air leaks into the cylinders, and of course, anything that goes in there that's not being managed with your map sensor is going to throw things off. So this retails for $249 in raw and $289 in the black finish. These are CNC machined. You can see that they're hand finished inside. This is a fantastic product you can get directly from Revolution Performance or at any Revolution Performance dealer. For Grease and Gears Television, I'm Jason Hallman. Ride safe.
All right, let's try to finish the rest of the show on a high note. Wow. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. What are you wowing about?
I was going
already?
to post a link to that product, and I'm like,
So it's you too.
Yeah, totally me too.
Yep.
Was that the Milwaukee 8 intake manifold?
It was. The
Yes!
the 55 millimeter.
Woohoo! All right,
Yeah.
then I don't suck.
You don't suck, honey. It's the holidays, and we're all in misery.
You're doing that song this year. I don't care.
Oh.
If I have to hold the gun to your head, you're doing that song.
But we've done that before. It doesn't work.
No, it's really good.
I haven't done the gun to my head thing with her.
Ew. Well, got something to try now.
All right, so listen, we are next up. We're heading to Maryville, Tennessee. Actually, on the way to Maryville, Tennessee,
yes,
we're doing a little bypass and hitting the Southeastern Hamster Christmas Party. Is that what they're calling that?
Something like that.
With our brother Mark Hendricks and everybody down that way, and then over to Maryville. And we're going to be hanging out for the bicycle presentation, probably a day of assembling bicycles and then the bicycle presentation. And we'll be doing some live stuff from there, so you guys can tune in and check us out there. We have tons and tons of material coming up. As soon as the garage is unpacked with bicycles, we're going to start taking motorcycles apart and getting all that together. But that's where we're at. And Mark, the dirty bastard that he is.
No, sir.
Tell everybody what you scored today, Mark.
I will not.
Tell them.
Nope.
Tell them.
Can't do it.
I'll do it if you don't.
I can't do it because then somebody will want it.
A 52 or 53 step-side Chevy pickup truck project.
Everybody stay away.
Dude,
Are you going to put it on that chassis?
I don't know yet.
No?
We've actually been throwing a few different things around. You know, the problem is we can't work on it while it's in the trailer, and we have nowhere to put it. So if by chance anybody out there has a place big enough for me to bring that thing and work on it, you just drop me a line at this point.
Does it have to be in the 1508?
I'd like it to be right down the street from my house, but at this point, Christ, I'll take anything. We need a garage bad. Lost a garage. Need a garage.
Anybody holding?
It's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible.
Yes, it's tough.
I'm looking at an option right now, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh, buddy.
In the meantime, get ready for the holidays, but more importantly, get ready for Donnie Smith because it's right around the corner. So is Daytona, Cycle Showcase, all the good stuff.
Joe Fuentes, where's my $300 for having your sign on my truck?
Oh, boy.
Well, Joe, I would recommend that you reach out to Law Tigers because obviously that is not us.
Again, the check's in the mail.
Will it fit in? Just bring it to me. The truck?
Bill Stevens will fit in a 9x12 shed.
Well, I'll get it. The shed might not look good when I'm done, but I'll get that bitch in there.
Didn't you just hear us talking about crinkle, cram, fold? Slam.
Yes, slice, cut.
All right, man. Well, listen, we're gonna take off for now, but we'll start getting information together about the potential New Year's Eve show.
That's
What we call that? We call it monkey talk.
Debauchery.
Monkey talk.
I like that. I like monkey talk.
All
monkey shop talk.
All
monkey
matters how
talk.
well we start drinking.
Right on, but keep watching for details from that. Get out, do something nice. There's people in your neighborhood, probably kids that would like bicycles too. Find a way to get involved.
Pay
If
it
you
forward
can't-
somehow, anyhow.
If you can't put a whole thing together like this, I'm sure somebody in your area is doing something like it. Find a way.
There's
to get
food pantries, Meals on Wheels, like you name it. There's always a way to help. Buy somebody's coffee. Buy somebody's dinner.
Yep.
Be nice. Just be nice to somebody.
Listen to you.
I have trouble doing that myself, but I can preach it. You never practice what you preach, by the way, just to let you know.
Oh, dear God. All right, man. Listen, thank you guys for being here with us. Until next week when we come back, same chopper time.
Same chopper channel.
Be nice to each other, Felicia.
All right, somebody grab a wrench
Buck
and let's start putting these bicycles
Thank our
together.
sponsors for their continued support, and we hope you pay them a visit when you're in the market for great motorcycle parts, products, and events. S&S Cycle, Makuni American, Baco Parts, The Broken Spoke Saloon, Twisted Tea, The Iron Horse Saloon, High Seas Rally, Twisted Choppers, Twin Power, Drag Specialties, Geico, Law Tigers, Tech Cycle, Fueling Parts, Lone Star Rally, Hijinks Apparel, Progressive Insurance, Spectral Oil,